I'm Brandi Patterson with the Escambia Gator Football Network, here with Coach Willie Spears. Coach, could you enlighten us on some of the disciplinary actions that have taken place over the last few weeks?
Well, Brandon, we hold our players to a high standard. We have a social media policy. They have to act right in the hallways, in the community, in the classroom. And if they don't, we come down on them. That's the only way I know to run the program so that the inmates don't run their silence, so to speak. So with that being said, we let a couple guys go for a week or two on suspension. We do what we call an emotional bank account. If they do what they're supposed to do, then they have a lot of money or a lot of equity in the account. If they do something they shouldn't, then that's a withdrawal. So a few young guys we had to let go, and they won't be back until June 9th with us. But we hope they'll learn a valuable lesson. We all make mistakes, but we want them to learn. They're going to wear the orange and blue. They're going to behave and be good citizens.
Okay. Well, perhaps you could clear up a rumor for us that you are interviewing for a coaching position at your alma mater, Rutherford High School.
Wow, Brandon, you owned it this morning. That is a rumor. The job is open, and no one has contacted me about taking a job. I have talked with the principal and a few others because I love my high school and I want to help them find a great guy. I hope they win every game except for the one we play them in the bowl, where we're going to do our best to beat them. But with that being said, I'm here for a long time. I hope people are okay with that. My son's 8 years old. My daughter's 9. I plan to see her cheering here one day and my son playing here. So we're here for the long haul.
Well, great. I'm sure the Gator Nation will be happy to hear that.
I hope so.
But speaking of coaching changes, after your first season, you lost Coach Tyrone Boulware, and a couple of weeks ago, your defensive line coach, William Mosley, for personal reasons.
Yep, that's true. It's very observant of you. Great reporting. Tyrone Boulware, I've been knowing him for a long time. I've been at several different schools, and he's come with me. Does a great job. That's a big hole. We saw it last year. His absence was evident on the defensive side of the ball. And it was very unfortunate, but he got a promotion, and we were very happy for him. But we didn't replace him, and it showed. William Mosley does a great job, a guy from Tallahassee, Florida. He had to go back home for, like you said, for personal reasons, and we're trying to find a way to replace those guys. We moved the JV guy up, Samuel Ward. He's going to help with our defensive line. And then we got a guy, Robert Whitfield, from West Florida. He's going to help in our secondary. So we believe those great additions are going to help our team, but it's always hard when you lose good coaches.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sure the new coaches will fit right in. Speaking of new coaches, how do you feel about the addition of Charlie Ward as the head football coach of Washington High School?
I think it's going to be great. I hope they go 9-1. I hope they win every game except the one they play us. But I met Coach Ward 2 years ago at a clinic in Orlando, Florida. He was the Fellowship of Christian Athletes keynote speaker. We actually talked for about an hour and a half, never knowing we'll be working in the same district. I'm sure he's going to do a great job. Like you, I'm a fan of sports, and he's arguably one of the greatest athletes ever to live. And so it's going to be an honor for me to be coaching in the same town he's coaching in. And we wish the Wildcats the best in all games but one.
Oh, well, great. Well, I wish you the best season. And for Escambia Gator Football Network, I am Brandi Patterson.